Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today we are going to be racing the Carsland Cup Series at Riki Raceway or Riki Raceway, however it's pronounced. This track is actually in Canada in real life, I think, or at least that's what it said in the thing. But anyway, starting on pole, James the Fish, and starting second is Not a Weeb, team owner for Not a Weeb, PS Motorsports, starting second. Third is Brendan Nelson, did very well at Thornton, got a lot of points there. Starting fourth is Pure Evan, he did very well at Thornton as well. And fifth is Abigail Lane, who hasn't had a very good start to the season, but might start showing some stuff here. So we're going to be starting the engines in just a bit here. So this is a plate track, so we're going to be seeing some plate racing. 20 laps is what we're looking at here.
Drivers, start your engines!
And that's the command as we, you can't hear the engine start. Actually, I think next race, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera view in one of the cockpits. That way you can hear the engine of the start. So, cars are rolling off. Don't worry, they'll be symmetrical with each other by the time they get to the start-finish line. You're going to do the helicopter view. And don't worry, Not a Weeb's going to catch up before they cross the start-finish line. Pace car is up there. "20 laps here at Riki Raceway as we go green here with James the Fish leading us to the start. And a good start by James the Fish. On lap one. Here comes Brennan Nelson in the number 88 Toyota on the bottom, going to lead lap one, or looking to, with the help of Abigail Lane. And Brennan Nelson will lead lap one of 20. Here comes Abigail Lane to the bottom, looking to lead for the first time in the CCS this season. For Abigail Lane. I haven't really seen much of her this year. Did get a top 10 in Atlanta. Here comes Sammy in a box, who started in the front row at the Rock with a huge run there on the bottom. And Dark X Rain, who has been busy right behind him, along with Roberto Crown Jr., our winner at Cleveland. And Dropsy, who we haven't seen much of, has had a not very good season. Her best finished 10th at Thornton. Did not have a good race at The Rock, North Carolina. And Roberto Crown Jr. now on the bottom. As we see Dropsy going to drop down along with NASCAR Fireball 48, which we have not seen up front this season at all. And here comes Dropsy here. Well, his lead change is going to be a big differentiation of points after this race. And is Dropsy going to lead this lap? I can't tell. I think Dropsy did lead that lap by 1.1 of a second. Here comes German Chick 81, winner of the first plate race this season. The Jazz 500, his NASCAR Fireball 48 is in the lead. Here comes James the Fish, our pole sitter, getting right all over the back of that 93. Here comes Jason Waymeyer along with and Ronnie Martin there fourth on the bottom line. NASCAR Fireball 48 there, leading that lap. And here comes Jason Waymeyer to the bottom of the racetrack. So far, no yellows yet. Oh, and Ronnie Martin going to try to take advantage. Get a good run here and try to take the lead. He will. Ronnie Martin has been successful in many other leagues. Coming into this series, going to try to have a shot at, and it might lead a lap here. I know that's not much, but might get a win too. And NASCAR Fan 97 broke a camshaft at North Carolina and had a bad and wrecked on the last lap at Thornton. But it looks like he's going to get passed by Chef Squid. Ronnie Martin holding on to the lead. Oh, and Feedbat and Chef Squid down to the bottom. Chef Squid looking to lead his first laps here today. Finished in the top 5 at The Rock, which was his best race so far this season. And Roach there in third, who's been the most consistent Ford, going to get blocked by Feedbat there, who's going to take the lead. Won't need the lap, but Feedbat, the 31, going to take the lead. And there's Roach there in second, who's had a very consistent season. And there's third and Alexa Gaming, who did well at the Jazz 500, tied with Brandon Wilmington for most laps led. But Feedbat here is going to block. As we finish lap 7, coming to lap 8 now. Oh, Gar Salamander trying to make it 3 wide. He's going to back out of that. He had a very good finish at North Carolina last week as well. There's Brad Stover. I haven't seen much of him this season. They're running in third. Crimsons.exe, and Brad Stover's going to make a move. There's Joy Paints. Did well at the Jazz 500. First race this season was at North Carolina. Hoping to recover today. Third and Alex goes up the track. There goes Brad Stover to the bottom. Feedbat has been leading for a minute here. And there goes Joy Paints. Might go after Brad Stover, will not. Brad Stover's going to make a move. Oh, it backs down. Joy Paints is there. And Feedbat's able to block once more, leaving Brad Stover up there by himself. He's going to have to fall back to third in Alexa Gaming. And here comes Evitt Van D, trying to get underneath Joy Paints, along with the help of John McFadden. Feedbat's going to block. He's been doing well at that. Might get a win here today if he can keep it up, but Van D is going to move him up the track. Is he going to lead this lap? I don't think he did. Nope, he did not. Evitt Van D led that lap. So good points for Feedbat in this race so far, leading a few laps as we are on lap 10. There's just John McFadden, and there's Abigail Lane once more, who started not too far back. Already led a lap this race, looking to come back and lead some more. John McFadden getting moved up to the top. Evitt Van D still in the lead, but here comes Abigail Lane on the bottom. Evitt Van D will lead that lap. With all these close calls for the laps, we might see a photo finish here. I believe the closest finish we did have was at the Jazz 500, and it was, German Chick 81 was in front of everyone, as we see Iron Crusader in the number 1 Toyota try to lead this thing. Third and Alex has been doing good on the top. He's been taking advantage, trying to get some drafts going, so he might still do good up here as Daniel Paulus Jr. He's on the cutoff line. If he can take some good position here, I think he'll get above that as he takes the lead. There's Dissect. Was the points leader before North Carolina, but with all the laps that Savage Toy Show won, it was... He took a big lead, and Dissect, they're still second in points. And Daniel Paulus Jr. will not block Dissect. Chef Squid is back up here. He already led a lap this race as he's going to try to pass Dissect. Here comes Seal. Seal is going to prevent that. And there's Dropsy again. As Seal is going to maybe take the lead here. Whoa! Almost getting into him, but yes, we'll take the bottom and probably the lead. And Seal going to block Dissect instead of Dropsy, who's going to try to take the lead. Dropsy is going to do that. Here, go to the bottom. There's NASCAR 97 fan again. He's going to try to get underneath Dropsy here. Will not. There's Dark X Rain. We've seen him. He's going to get underneath NASCAR fan 97. Yep, he will, as Dropsy leads another lap. Dropsy leading will block Dark X Rain there into turn 1. Lap 14. Oh, and there goes Dark X Rain to the bottom. Gonna make a move here. There's James Fisher, pole sitter. There's Jason Waymeyer. He was up here not too long back. As we see the top line starting to do some stuff up here. Dark X Rain deciding to block Dropsy. That opens up the door for Jason Waymeyer in the 17. He's going to take the lead. There's Nottaweeb, who started second. He's going to try to take the lead here. And then there's Gar Salamander, Abigail Lame. Jason Waymeyer deciding to go to the top as Nottaweeb will come to the lead. And there goes Gar Salamander. There's rumors that Mobile One Racing may be moving to Dodge next year. And he did not lead that lap, but he's going to take the lead here on lap 16. And there's Abigail Lane there. I think it's the third time we've seen her come up here. And the 4 other drivers behind her that have also seen the lead today. As Abigail Lane is going to pass Gar Salamander. There's Evett Van D. He finally got feedback out of the lead, who is not up front right now. And he will lead that lap. There's NASCAR fan 97, Abigail Lane up the track. Cactus King, who's been quietly loud, and then our winner at Thornton, Bradley Ream there. Oh, and there goes the 93 and the 43 to the bottom. NASCAR fan, or NASCAR Fireball 48 rather, is going to take the lead again. And along with 2 other Fords with him, but Sabretooth's going to go to the top. Sabretooth finished second at North Carolina, hoping to get second or win today. Doesn't want to be the bridesmaid again. And there's going to be 2 to go this time by as Bradley Ream coming to the bottom. Bradley Ream going to take the lead here. He's looking to be the first multi-winner in the series this season. And there's Brennan Nelson in the 88. There goes Ronnie Martin, come down, but the 88 blocked. He's going to make it anyway. He's going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Ronnie Martin. He's going to do it. He's going to make it 3. He made it 3 wide, made it work. Brennan Nelson up the track with 2 laps to go. There's Gar Salamander. He's going to try to take the lead here. He is going to go to the bottom. Along with Iron Crusader and who finished second at Cleveland. Gar Salamander has been silently consistent. Here comes Iron Crusader. A little bit of lag here as we come 1 lap to go. Gar Salamander, Gar Salamander led that lap. Iron Crusader is in the lead right now. He just needs to hold off for 2 more turns and he can win this race. There goes Joy Paints to the bottom. Shadow is to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to try to take the lead here with 1 corner left to go. Iron Crusader on the top. Joy Paints down on the bottom in second. Joy Paints is going to make a move on the bottom. Shadow is in the lead. And it's going to be Shadow is going to win here at Riki Raceway. After a very, very, very interesting last few laps. Joy Paints having a good finish there. Nonetheless, no caution, surprisingly. This is a plate race, so yeah, that was crazy. Shadow who finished second at Cleveland, will win at Riki Raceway. Well, thank you for watching the Carsland Cup Series here at Riki Raceway. We'll see you next week.